for those people stuck in the middle in Ukraine and Russia during this money laundering war. We warned you guys about the day of this war kicked off. And it's kind of funny how a lot of these content creators are taking their pro-Ukraine, Russia bad videos all down. Now they're realizing, whoa, 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 whoa. So all these new content creators that make a couple of $100,000 a year are all removing their Ukraine. And we told you from day one, you don't take sides on this. You never take sides. It's all banks. It's all money laundering. It's all weapons testing. And the people in the middle are the ones that suffer. We told you the day of the war. And all these Ukraine flags everywhere and pro-Ukraine, Russia bad. You guys are all getting played. You're all getting, just like Hamas got played, you're all getting played. So right here is, in Kiev, Carney not ruling out Canadian troops in Ukraine if peace deal reached. So Canada is doing everything. There's Zelensky. He finally changed that stupid green shirt. For the last 4 years, we were kicking this guy's butt with this stupid ass green shirt he would wear every time he's on TV with this garbage military looking shirt. The guy's getting billions of our tax dollars that he doesn't know where it is right now or can't account for billions of dollars, and finally changed his damn shirt. And I think Trump was cussing him of it, saying, why don't you wear some real clothes? It's about friggin' time. So Canada loves getting into these bullshit conflicts because Canada needs to launder money. And and we told you guys, boots on the ground. EU handed Ukraine $9 billion of Russia's money so far this year, says data. So frozen funds that are in, I guess, European territories are being handed to Ukraine. Again, that money is being laundered and sent back, so it's clean. It's no longer Russian, and it's cleaned into accounts. And we told you, here it is. Russia versus Ukraine is money laundering. Russia will win this war and bankrupt American families. Trudeau to put boots on the ground in Ukraine to launder more money and bankrupt Canadians. Ukraine war is a proxy war. Money laundering, Ukraine hotspot. Why I haven't taken sides. That was 3 years, 11 months ago. And it keeps going on and on, telling you, urging you guys. Oh, here it is, 5 months ago. America's not in need of money laundering. Influencers taking down pro-Ukraine videos 5 months ago, and this is when Zelensky was being made fun of by the way he was dressing. You have that much laundered money coming into your country, and you're wearing that stupid $40 shirt? What an idiot. And this is back from Mike in the Night from 2017. Here it is, folks. Well, it's a clip that was originally on Mike in the Night in 2017, and then we replayed the clip in 2021 or 2022. This was during the trucker convoy. We replayed this clip for you guys to warn you guys, pay attention. So pay attention. Here it is again. We're replaying the same clip. Here it is from Mike in the Night.
Today, the shelling is being carried out by Russians or Ukrainians.
The Ukrainians are shelling where I am now. The Ukrainian government bombed its citizens. Children had to live in basements for months. The film that I made in 2015 has proof of these crimes against humanity. I take responsibility for my words and urge you to watch it.
So there it is right there. So in 2017, 2018, we're already playing this clip telling you guys they're poking the bear. They're going to use Ukraine, Russia to shut things down. And it went exactly like we told you. They're going to pull the trigger on the pandemic back in 2017, 2018, 2019, and they finally did it. Then they went to the hot war, proxy, fizzled out. Now they're going to the Middle East, and they're doubling down now on Israel, right? And again, this idiot over here, Putin can't be stopped. PM Carney delivers Independence Day speech. Again, he's speaking for Canadians. Remember, Mark Carney was selected. We were telling you guys that Mark Carney was good. We told you guys, before even Mark Carney existed in the mainstream, we said, a man is going to come. His name is Mark Carney. He will become the Prime Minister of Canada. He was the Banking General of Canada, brought in, facilitated billions of dollars of Chinese money, went to the Bank of England, did the same thing, and laundered billions of Chinese dollars through the England or London or UK real estate markets, and he will become your Prime Minister. And he will win. Oh, you're not watching the Pierre Polyev. Look at these big, all these people over there. Look at all these people at his thing, his rallies. No one's gonna win. The conservatives are gonna win in the landslide, this and that. And I'm like, they're not allowed to win. Polyev is not allowed to do anything. Once you start realizing how it's going to be played, everyone unsub. You're an idiot. You're not watching what's going on. Look at all these influencers promoting Polyev. I'm like, he's not allowed to win. The videos are up if you guys want to see. They're all up, time-stamped. Right? Well, there it is right there. So Canada wants to get, and here's some more BS. Canada's Carney meets Zelensky, back security guarantees for Ukraine. And is Trump preparing to escalate the war in Ukraine? He warns of change of tactics if Putin does not accept peace. Here's the problem. Ukraine started this war, right? They've been poking at the bear for years. Ukraine's been fighting towards getting this war going. Now, this was a good cover for the West to launder billions and trillions of dollars instead of using our real estate, which we can't afford anymore. But here's the kicker. This is what really I'm not understanding. Now, I've been telling you guys, hey, I don't know anything. I don't have a crystal ball, and I'm not predicting anything. I have the playbook. This is how it's going to go down. This is the playbook. This is what's going to happen. Okay? The one thing I never thought would ever happen in my entire life as strategizing, figuring out this chess game, I thought that Donald Trump was going to immediately end this war in Ukraine and wash his hands of it and call it the Biden war. Blame Joe Biden for starting it. Blame Joe Biden because he could. And blame Joe Biden for everything. And wash his hands of this war and move on. But he didn't. I don't know why he did not do that. I'm not taking sides here. I'm not pro-Trump. I'm not pro this. I'm not pro anything. I just don't know why he didn't wash his hands of the war. Biden's out. Biden war. Biden over. Biden bad. Let's stop the bloodshed in Ukraine and Russia. Let's hit some peace. Let's get some peace out there. I don't know why Trump did not. I don't know why he didn't take that and run with it and give himself more credibility or points, right? Our lives are a point system, right? I don't get that part. It's almost like, yeah. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up a lot of Carney in Ukraine is because Putin to spend 4 days in China next week. The Russian president is expected to meet with his Chinese counterpart to take part in an SCO summit. I don't know what an SCO summit. I don't give a rat's ass what it is, but I do want to tell you guys something. Canada's biggest ally, government ally, not the people's ally. Canada's biggest ally for the people is the United States of America and the republic for which it stands. In God we trust. That is the Canadian proper European expansion. I'm not speaking for the Indians and the Chinese, whatever, because those people have a completely different vision on what North America is about. But for the European expansion, the European Canadian, Anglo-Canadian in Canada, our number one ally is the United States of America, in God we trust, and the republic for which it stands, and the Constitution. That's our biggest ally. But Canada's biggest ally, and why I'm bringing up this article, Canada's biggest ally for government is China. Shinada, we coined that term on here 10 years ago, Shinada. Canada and China, with the fentanyl, the Chinese gangs, the money laundering, the real estate, Canada's government's biggest ally is China. Not America. Right? Canada is China. Oh, but the people in your... No, you don't have to look like a Chinaman to be a Chinaman. Right? Once you betray your people and sell your people out, you're a Chinaman. You become those people, right? You're no longer a Canadian. You're no longer doing it for the Canadian people and the Canadian proper, right? I was in the Philippines for a month. And I had a really tough time finding one homeless person. One. I couldn't find a damn homeless person anywhere. And I went to the slums, I went to the dangerous areas, I went to the red light districts. I had a really tough time finding anyone that was homeless there. Right? I think because the Philippines has God, right? The Philippines has God. Canada doesn't have God anymore. The government's removed God from Canada. Anyways, so I brought this article up because Canada's biggest ally, China, is now going to spend 4 days with Putin, which is Canada's biggest enemy, according to this piece of crap here, Mark Carney. Right? So, just a little food for thought there. Following the chess pieces here on Mike in the Night to figure out where they're going to take this and move it forward, right?